What's up, guys? Steve Coyne here with a Strongman pro tip on how to shoulder large, long, heavy sandbags. I've learned a lot of this from Andrew Clayton over this year, and it's really helped me out, so I hope it benefits you as well. When we are shouldering large, heavy sandbags, we're gonna need to change our technique a little bit versus when we're doing some of these rounder or more dense style. Since it's so long and large, what's gonna happen to a lot of people is they'll put their hands in a position that doesn't allow them to fully extend and reach up, and also is gonna put their bag in a position to where the weight of it is gonna flop forward, meaning you're either gonna miss the lift or just have a much harder struggle and fight to get it up to the shoulder. So what we wanna do is, once we get to our lat position, is we're gonna want our inside hand, our shoulder side hand. So if I'm going to my right shoulder, right hand is gonna scoop in about 40% of the way up the back, meaning 60%, most of it is still above where that hand is. And then I'm gonna bring my outside, my left hand in, out and around to actually scoop and cup under. Now we're gonna want to get as much contact as possible with our skin and the surface area of the back, so we're connected as much as possible. But what happens here is when we go up to shoulder, our right hand, that 40% positioning, is gonna make sure when we get that successful pop and extension up, that the weight of it is gonna go up and back, right? So it's over our shoulder and going in the right direction, not flailing forward. And then this left hand is gonna pull really high so we can get a bigger extension than as if we were just going to have our hands bear hugged right around the center. So if we just went right here, this is as much range of motion as we can get. But now, if I have that inside hand, I can pull all the way up. I have so much more to work with there. Now, the last piece that you want to try and do is get that pop and actually try to jerk under it just a little bit, so then you don't even have to extend and throw it up as high. You can drop yourself under it. Now, of course, the heavier it gets, you might have to shimmy, shimmy, shimmy up, but you can still use that technique even if it's a little. You're barely moving the bag up, you're just getting some hand and airtime under it and dropping yourself under it using that same hand position, okay? But before we even get into that, here's an alternative technique to get it to your lat position. Since a lot of times these bags are too heavy or too long to pick up vertical or wide, what people can do is do this pick like Husafeld style, where we'll angle the bag forward starting from a standing position and then squeeze it nice and tight, get it high on our chest, and then get it to our lap. So here's what that would look like here. So hands nice and low, squeezing into the chest, here, okay? But now, once you're in your lap, let's review. 40% of the way down, I'm going to my right shoulder, hands 40% down, left hand scooping up and under, getting all this skin to contact the bag here. So now, there it is, okay? So let's do one more here. This is my training bag, it's a little lighter, but I'm still gonna use this as a good demo, but now I'm going to go this vertical pig style and get it to my lap. But I want you to pay attention to this time. I'm gonna synchronize this up. So I'm gonna get it to my lap, quickly adjust my hands, and use that quick rebound to pop right up. So if you're doing events for time, you want to try and do this to score as many points as possible, right? So let's get that hand position. There. But just from that hand positioning, you can see that the bulk of that bag is going up and back and not flailing out and forward. And also I'm able to pull really high and drop under it. So we're saving a ton of energy by using this technique. So give this a go. It's something that's really helped me out. I set a couple PRs on sandbags to shoulder this year, had a lot of good ones in competition, so I hope this helps. For all things Strongman and to help you become your best, strongest self, please hit the like button, click subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in and have a championship day.